Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. So we are discussing about DAX functions, right? We had seen textual functions, logical functions, date and time functions, math and statistical functions, filter functions. And today, let us understand time intelligence functions. Okay, which are related to date and time only. But what is the meaning of time intelligence functions means? So time intelligence means doing the calculations over time or date periods. Okay, so that is the meaning of time intelligence means. Clear? It means that what? Doing the calculations over the time. Time means I'm talking about order date, sales date, right? So if you wanted to do some kind of a calculations on the time or a date periods, that kind of a function is called as a time intelligence function. It needs date column to perform the operations, right? So date column like, fees paid date or sale date, order date, date of joining, date of birth, any date column you need to have it, right? If you wanted to work with these time intelligence functions, you should have a date column that must contain continuous values in the date column and no null values to be there, and you should have unique values only in the date field. For example, when I say order date, you should not have duplicate order date. You should not have blank values over there. You should have the continuous values there. So then only the time series or time intelligence functions are going to work. We'll talk about all these things one by one to make intelligence functions. Okay, to make intelligence functions work properly, mark it as a data table. So to explain this, what are the functions that we are going to be discussing, and why it is called as a time intelligence functions? All these things we'll discuss one by one. We have month to date, total M to date function, total QTD function, total YTD function. Let us talk about these functions. Before that, let me open Power BI first. And so these are very, very simple. It is not at all complex, not at all complex. Let me go here. And I wanted to take some Excel workbook. I would like to take Adventure Works detailed data. I wanted to use a customer table, products table, and sales table. Let me load the data into the Power BI. I wanted to have customers data, products data, and sales data, right? I wanted to take this data. I wanted to create few visualizations. Let me go to view menu and enlarge the screen. Okay. So always you must use fit to page only. You should not go to actual size because this is only to, bigger the screen. So never use this. So you have to always use fit to page only. That is a default one, right? So I wanted to take a table, and within the table, I wanted to know, I'll go to order date. Okay, when I go to order date, there is a hierarchy got created year wise, quarter wise, month wise, day wise. I would like to drag and drop this hierarchy. So when I drag and drop this hierarchy, it is going to be giving you year wise, quarter wise, month wise, day wise. I wanted to know the sales. So where is the sales? Sales is available in the sales amount. Let me drag and drop this, right? So in 2005 quarter 3 July, where the sales is started, the business is started in the July 1st. So this is the sales. Now I wanted to know total MTD, total QTD. What is the MTD means? it is going to give you month to date values, means running total. For example, I wanted to know what is the day one sales. Day one sales is this much. What is the day two sales is this much. So I wanted to have a running total here. Day one plus day two data, I need to get it here. So this plus this, I need to get it here. For example, what is the month to date means? For example, I have a first date a $10 sales, and the second date I have a $12 sales. Third date I have again $10 sales. Okay, so this is the sales is going to be happening. Now I want to perform running total. What is the day one collection? 10. A second day 10 plus 12, it is 22. 22 is the second day collection, because day one you have 10 rupees and day two you have 12. 10 plus 12 is 22. So this is what is called a month to date, or you can say the running total is called as a, this is what is called a running total or a month to date. So within the month, what is the total sales? Now 22 plus 10, it is going to be having, so 32. Like day 4, you have sales of 5. So 32 plus 5 is a 37. Like that, we are going to go till 31st of the month. 31st, where you have sales of 30, and you will be able to get some total. Clear? This is 1 month sales. For let us talk about, this is month of, let us say, July month sales. Right? After July month, again, what happens? After 31st August starts. When the August starts, again, you are going to be having, August. First, the sales is again, let us say 15, the running total is 15. Day August, the sales is 20, the running total is 35. So it is going to be setting the value, resetting the value each month level. So when you go to the month, it is not going to be adding the total to this. So it is going to be leaving the total, and then when the month starts, it's going to be starting with the first value. It will go till 30 or 31st of this month. Again, when the September starts, again you will get a 12, and it is going to be giving you 12. So month to date means running total within the month. Clear? So day 1 the sales is a 10, day 2 the sales is 22, the sales is 32, the sales is, so till the month end, this is the total sales. When the month changes, it is a month to date. So total month to date means which is going to get the running total month wise. What is the meaning of month wise? It is going to be giving the running total till month. When the month changes, it is going to be resetting to the starting. It will take the same value, then it will going to be continuing like that. Month to date, quarter to date. When you say quarter to date, it is going to be resetting quarterly. It is going to be giving you a running total. Try to understand. So running total, how do you get it? This value will be here. This plus this is equivalent to this. This plus this equivalent to this. This plus this equivalent to this. This is what is called running total. You can take any value anytime. For example, I would like to know what is the sales till third. Total sales till third is 32. I wanted to know what is the total sales till 24th. So you will be able to see grand total here. Clear? So month to date, you can starting from 1 to till date. For example, till 27th, I wanted to know what is the grand total. You will be able to see the running total there. Or 1 to 5th, what is the grand total? So you will see different figures, and you will see a running total here. Running total can give you first to 5th what is the grand total, because continuously the running total will be there. So month to date always is a running total, which is going to be giving you from starting to the till date what is the total sales is happened. So when you go to the next day, so this value plus this value will get added, and you will be able to get the running total. You can see what is the sales till 6th day. So this is the individual day sales, and you will be able to get the running total. So this is what is called month to date. Okay. So when the month changes, these totals will get reset. So that is what is the point. Month to date or a quarter to date, it is running a total. Try to understand. It is very easy to understand. Now I go here. Now I wanted to implement month to date. So what is the function? Total month to date. I need to create a measure. So I need to aggregate the data based on the date field. Clear? To get the running total. So the day 1 running total is 10. 10 plus 12, 22. This is a sales amount. This is a running total. So how to do that? Simply go here. Now I wanted to go and create a measure. I would like to do the summing operation based on a set of rows. I go to which table? I have to go to sales table. You can create a measure. So when you go and click on new measure or right click on this, you should be able to also create a new measure here. Today, we'll talk about what is a quick measure as well. Okay, na? So when to use a quick measure, we never discussed, right? Today, we'll discuss about that as well. Now, if you wanted to create a measure, you can also right click on this new measure. So, or you can simply go new measure. Anything is fine. I take a new measure. Now, what is that I would like to have? I would like to have running total. I'll say total MTD, month to date sales. Clear? So, the function is a total MTD. So, use the tab. So, it is giving me expression. What is that I would like to perform? I would like to perform sum operation. Sum of what? Sales amount. Clear? Sum of sales amount, I wanted to use it and close the bracket. And after that, after the expression, it is telling me date. So what date I have to give? I have to give a date and time. So what is the date and time column? I'm using it here, order date. Clear? So what I do, I go and I use the order date. When I choose order date and close the bracket, press enter, I should be able to get a total MTD, which is very, very easy to create. You have to perform the aggregation running total. It is running total. It is also called as a total MTD, means you can say running total only. Okay, you can also rename like this, running total, but with the help of a MTD function. Okay, press enter. I should be able to use a running total. This is a sales amount. How do you get the running total? There is a, where is running total in this? So you go down somewhere, you should be able to get running total, drag and drop it here. Okay, so where is this? Let me go and running total, let me drag and drop it here. I should be able to get the running total here. But unfortunately, are you getting running total? This plus this should be here. Is it okay? It is doing aggregation operation. It is not doing. Why it is not doing? Because the order date column is not having these properties. What is this? This date column that you are supplying as part of time intelligence functions should have continuous values and no nulls, only unique values, no duplicate data. Let me go to this table. Order date. Let me take order date. Do we have continuous values? I have a duplicate values. Have you seen this? Now 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 is missing. Have you seen 3 is missing? 3 is not there. So there is no sales happened on third. Again 4. 4 you have duplicates. Again 5, 6, 7, 7 duplicates. 8, 8. Many people are buying on that. You have a lot of duplicate data. Some values are missing in the column. And 11, 13, 13, 14. And lot of things are available. So I cannot use this column here as a date column, because if I wanted to perform time intelligence functions, you need to have one date and time column. It should not have any duplicates. No duplicated data should be there in that column. And the continue numbers. Continue means what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you have a 1, 2 is there, 4. Then 3 is missing. Then no duplicates and running values and unique values. These are the three things you should have. That kind of a column, you should be able to have it. Now, where is that column available? That column is available not here, not in this table. The column is available in the dim dated table. Right? I told you many times we are going to be performing what is called as a aggregations. Aggregations on which tables? Aggregations, normally we are going to be using the dim date. So let me go and open Adventure Works detailed data. So I have a dim date table here. So already we have spoken about this. Now you see it is a date key and you see continuous number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and no duplicated data, continuous unique data and continuous data, no duplicate data. So nothing will be there. But in the order table, same day, many people are going to be buying a lot of products. So on the same day, you will have a lot of orders. So you will have duplicates in the order date table, but not in the dim date table. It is a continuous numbers. Please, continuous values. You can take anything, say 11, 12, the 13. You don't have any duplicate data, continue values, and unique values are available. I can take what column? Full date column. Clear? And this is the column I can use it. And this table I need to bring it if I wanted to perform what is called as a time intelligence. So with this column, I will not be able to perform even though I have an order date, a due date. It is not continuous. Second thing is that it have a lot of gaps, lot of duplicates also available. So I cannot use order date, a due date to perform this operation. This is not going to give you any running total, which is going to be failing. Clear? So what I'll do now, I quickly go get the table, go to Excel data, Excel workbook. Now go to AdventureWorks Retail. Now, which table I'm planning to bring? Dim date table. So I told you, if you don't have the table calendar or calendar auto, you can create your own table. That is what also I told you already. So remember, if you wanted to work with time intelligence functions, dim date is compulsory. If you have a table, get it. If you don't have, you create with a calendar or calendar auto. That is compulsory. That is compulsory. So after getting this, what I'm trying to say, one more thing is a very, very important. To make intelligence functions work properly, mark it as a date table. So after bringing that, so this is a dimension table, but what kind of a dimension table it is? Right click on this, you have to mark as date table. This is very, very important. Clear? So mark as a data table. When you click on this, it will be asking a question. Okay, select a column to be used for the date. The column must be of the data type date, must contain only unique values. Which column? Only the full date column. It is having no duplicated data, unique values, no nulls. So all those three things are properly set. So that is what is called validated successfully. Means according to us, what are the three things? Continuous numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, the business is started August 2nd. August 2nd onwards, August 2nd, 3rd, 4th, like that, the data has to be there in the table. No nulls, unique values. If you have all these things, then only this validation is complete successfully. This we can use. Clear? So now I'm able to create this. Now what I should do after this, you have to go and get this table. This is my table. I have to use the sales order date to full date. I have to map. Okay, order date to full date I have to map, because linking is very, very important. Right now I'll go back. Now running total is working fine. Have you seen this? Automatically running total is going to be working, because which is going to be using that. But now definitely I should go and don't use that column. I will be simply going here. So here I should not use order date. So let me use dim date. So what column I should be able to use? Full date column only I should be able to perform, and this is the right thing to use it. Clear? So when you go to the visualization, so in the you take it, you go to the running total, you should be able to get what is happening here. Let me simply remove this. Let me recreate once again. Did I let me delete everything. I wanted to get the things done. Right now, this time I wanted to get again same table once again. This time I should get what? Year number from here. And after that, what you need? year number, semester number, quarter number, whatever you would like to get it. Quarter number, then after that a month number, then after that, English month name. So whatever you would like to have it, right? So if you wanted to get a day number, so then drag and drop sales amount. Where is the sales amount? Sales amount, you have to bring it from here. Drag and drop the sales amount. Sales amount is here. But I need what? Running total, right? So to create a running total MTD, I go here or simply right click on this, go to new measure. So I'll say running total. It is for the MTD. So what is the function I should use it? Total MTD function. Total MTD function, which is going to be aggregating some sales amount, close the bracket, based on what table? Dim date full time. So dim date, full date and time, I have to use it. Close this. Now you go back to the visualization. Now running total, where is running total? It is available here. Now drag and drop it here, or so now you see running totals are happening properly. Have you seen this? 14 plus 13. So it is going to be total. So this plus this is this. This plus this is here. So which is going to be giving you till the month ends. So till July. So let me go to July. So all these are month number July. Let me go back and come August. When the August comes, it is giving you resetting the value. 17 is now 17. So at the month end till July 31st, the total sales is 4,73,388 rupees. Clear? So like that, it is going to be giving you the running total. For example, if somebody asks you what is the sales from first date to let us say 9th, so you will be able to see the complete sales. From this to this, the running total is this. From 9th, this is the total amount. I wanted to know from first to what is the running total, or a month to date till this date, till 14th, what is the 14 sales is this, but running total is till this date, and from first the total is this much. So which is going to be resetting the value month wise. When you go and see the data, when you come down here, when you go to the next month, when you go to the August month, it is resetting the value. It is not continuingly giving the aggregations. Now 17,891. So August month, the end of the day, the sales is 4,73,000. Now it is going to be resetting. It is a month to date from first to till month, and it is going to be performing the running total. Later, when the new month starts, it is going to be resetting the value. When you go to the September month, so till August, the sales is 5,06,000. When the September date starts, it is going to be happening like this. So tomorrow, I wanted to have quarter to date. అర్థమవుతుందా? So I would like to have quarter to date. What is the meaning? It is going to be setting at the quarter level. Same thing. So sales amount quarter to date. Here we are going to be using dim date, full date. Let me write the same calculation. I go here and new measure. So I wanted to say running total till quarter. So running total QTD, quarter to date. So you need to say total QTD and sum of sales. What is the amount you would like to use it? Close the bracket. Now you have to use a full date. So you have to use what? Full date, and close the bracket. This time I am planning to remove running total. So this one I'm planning to remove it. I wanted to take running total QTD. Let me, I would like to have it here. Oh, sorry, running total MTD I have it. Running total QTD I wanted to have it. So when I have it to QTD, the totals are going to be happening. Uh, quarterly level. So continuously, you will go to July and August. So August, still the sales is continuing. It is going to be aggregating, which is not going to reset. July, August, September. Till you go to September, the quarter ends, quarter 3 ends there, right? So then quarter 4 starts. So when the quarter 3 starts, it is ending. When the new quarter start, again it is resetting the value. Clear? So the grand total is going to change the quarterly, not the monthly. So if somebody asks, I wanted to know what is the sales till starting to starting quarter two till this date. What is it means? You can use a total QTD function. Clear? It is going to be resetting the value quarter wise. So entire quarter, fourth quarter, you will be able to get the same values, right? So when you go to the after 2005 fourth quarter, 2006 first quarter comes, then it is going to be resetting. Clear? So that is what is the quarter. So if you wanted to get again monthly, it is going to be resetting the data monthly or yearly. So if you wanted to get year wise, so let me remove this. Now I wanted to go right click on this new measure. Now running total year wise. When the year changes, then it is going to be resetting the running total. So running total underscore YTD. YTD means, till first to the year end, you will get the running total. When the year changes, the running total is going to be resetting. So you have to say total YTD. This is the one, and sum of sales amount. It is very, very simple, not very, easy, not very complex, comma, and the full date. Why we are going to be using full date? It is having continuous date and no unique values. You should not give order date here. Clear? So now I press enter. So it got created. Now I'm going to be using this, running this one. Let me have it. Now I wanted to, use this running total. So you should be able to get this. Okay. Now just take it up, and 14 it is started till the year changes, the running total continuously happening. So 2005, observe on this column, it is not going to change this. So till the year ends, so you go to 2005, come to 2006, now we're in September, now October, November, December, and the total is not going to change till December 31st. Now we are in December. Now see, till December 31st, the total sales is 32, 3 million approximately. When the year changes, it is going to be resetting the value. Have you seen this? So this is what is the beauty. This is what is the beauty. So yearly, the running totals are going to come year wise. When the year changes, the running totals are going to reset with the starting, and it is going to go till end. So this is what is called monthly MTD, YTD, and QTD. So people may ask you, from first to till date, what is the total sales? So if you wanted to see, monthly, within the month, it is going to be resetting. So if you wanted to see yearly, we can use YTD. So this is very, very important and very, very simple function. So you can say, I have used MTD function, I have used YTD function, I have used, all these functions. Clear? So people will ask you, why we need to use only full date column? Why we cannot use order date column? Means order date column cannot have a duplicate. It has duplicate data. It has null value sometimes. It has gaps. After second, the sales will not be there for the third. So if you have gaps, then definitely the time intelligence functions are not going to work. We have to get this table. And one more important thing, we have to mark it as a date table so that it can properly create calculations and everything. So time intelligence, functions to work, we have to have a special date column. We cannot use date of birth column. We cannot use, order date column, sale date column. Compulsorily, we should have to have a dimension date column, a date table where you have unique records and continuous records and no null values in the field. And if you don't have that, you have to create one with the help of a calendar or calendar auto. Clear, guys? Now, the next functions are called as, these are the things we discussed. If you wanted to work for any filter, you can use slicer here. Now, So we discussed about this filter function, right? Calculate. Want to create a measure by applying a filter. Do you remember this? We discussed about calculate. For example, I wanted to know a black color product. So how to do this? Let me go back. So let me tell you how to use the calculate function we discussed already. For example, I wanted to know a color of the product is a black color product. Let me go here. I have a product. Let me click on this. Now I would like to know what is the black color product sales. Okay. I wanted to filter the data and do some aggregations on it. So what I do, I go to sales table and create a new measure. So what is the measure name? Measure name is, the interview question is that calculate the sales for black color products only. So I wanted to filter only the color equals to black and do some aggregations on it. If you wanted to filter something, so I wanted to name sales amount or total sales. We discussed all this point. Sales for black products, black color items or products. This is the sales I would like to have it. So if I wanted to perform an aggregation, but before aggregation, I wanted to, what is that I would like to do? I would like to get the sales amount. Okay, I would like to get, sorry, I would like to get sum of sales amount. So when I give like this, close the bracket. I wanted to filter. What is that filter? I would like to say color. Products color is equivalent to, I would like to say black. Clear? Only black color products I want to have a sales. Clear? So how the things are going to be happening? The things are, if it is going to be filtering only the black color products, then it is going to be performing the operation. So how it will happen? It will go to the product table, click on the product table, and it will apply a filter. What is the filter? Only black color products. So for this products, for the product number 606, 605, these are the black color products. For these products, what is the sales? Where is the sales? It will go to this table, and only for that product is going to be getting the sales amount, right? Now you go to visualization, and I wanted to show you the same thing here, right? So drag and drop this. It is going to be giving, what is the name? Total product cost is this. I don't need total product cost. I need black color, right? I have somewhere we have written that item. That is the one I have. Okay. Total sales for black color. So let me drag and drop it. So what is the total sales? So 8.84 million. If you wanted to perform, double click on this. Now drag and drop colors. Let me remove this. Let me take a color and drag and drop sales amount. Where is the sales amount here? Drag and drop sales amount here. And when you go back and enable the border and see, the $8.8 million is the black products. Now you double click on this, and what is the thing? Item, right? So this is the one I have taken. So 8.84 million. So black color items are 8.84. So if you wanted to perform a filter then aggregation, what is that we're going to be using? We are going to be using a calculate function, right? So that is the one I want to simply remind you. So this function I'm going to be using in the time intelligence. So what is the need here? So I wanted to, many times people will ask you, what is the previous day sales? For example, you go to this data. I have August 1st, 2020. The sales is $10. Okay. August 2nd, 2020. The sales is 20. August, 3rd, the sales is, let us say, $12. Now I wanted to know, this is a sales, this is a sales amount I'm talking about, right? So I wanted to know previous day sales. So what is the previous day sales? We have any previous day? Because we don't have any previous day. But what is the previous day for this? The previous day is first. So you are going to be getting previous day sales. If you wanted to get it, so previous day is nothing because this is the when it is got started. So for this previous day is first. So you are going to be getting a 10 here. Clear? For this, what is the previous day? That is this one. So you're going to be getting a 20 here. Like that, if you wanted to get previous day sales, we are going to be using a function called previous day. I would like to filter something and do aggregations on it. Okay, so because of that, I'm going to be using what? Calculate. So previous month function, previous quarter function, previous year function, we can use any one of them. But what you're trying to do, you're trying to get not the complete sale. You would like to apply some filter. What is the filter? You don't need complete data. You would like to filter only previous year's data. I would like to have it. So you can use the previous day, previous month, previous quarter. So the function is called a previous quarter that you have to use with the help of a calculate function. Clear? Let me go and show you how we can use this compulsory interview questions, all these things. Let me go create a new measure. So let me, nobody will ask you previous day sales. Many times you will ask previous quarter sales, previous month sales, previous, year sales. How do you do that? So I create a measure. So prev year. Okay, prev means previous year sales. అర్థమవుతుందా? So very simple. I have to use a calculate function. Why calculate? Because I have to perform sum of sales, close the bracket, based on previous year sales, previous day, previous month, previous year. I have to supply full date. It is very simple. I have to close this and press enter. Okay. Now I go back to visualization. I go here, go to view and enlarge the screen. Now I take close this and I would like to take year wise data. Now year numbers, from where you need to get it? Always get all the year related data from dim date only. Drag and drop like this. Now year numbers are going to come. I wanted to get the sales amount. How to get the sales amount? Go to here and you will be able to get the sales amount. Where is the sales amount? If you don't get a column, you can type like this. So sales amount. Now you need to cut so that you all the data you can get. And the previous year sales, I would like to have it. Now you see, sorry, previous year sales, you should be able to have it here. Now you see, current year sales is this. And when I come here, for this 2006, the previous year is this. Have you seen this? Now like that, you should be able to perform for this year, the previous year is this. For this year, the previous year is this. So I don't have any here because the previous year this is, after that no data. For this previous year is not there, right? 2004, I did not start my business. So you will be able to get like this very important interview question. Clear? How do you get the current month sales and the previous month sales, or current quarter and previous quarter sales? Only what you need to do, you have to go and instead of previous year, you have to give the previous quarter, so that current quarter sales will come, previous quarter sales also will come. So if you want to perform that, very simple. You have to go create a new measure, current quarter, current month, whatever you would like to have it. It's very simple. You should be able to perform these operations well. So prev quarter sales, QTR sales. Okay. Now how to do that? Calculate. Why calculate function? It is going to be filtering and aggregating. What is it? It is going to be filtering. It is going to be filtering not the all data, only previous month, previous quarter data. We have to say previous quarter, and previous quarter need one date and time value, full date, and close the bracket. Now I wanted to go to my visualization. It is going to be giving you only the year wise. So I'll go here. I would like to get quarters. So if you wanted to get the quarters, first you maximize the screen first. Now double click on this. Now get year wise. Where is the year? From here. Where is the quarter? From quarter. Okay. And after that, I would like to get month. First, sales amount. Where is the sales amount? Drag and drop the sales amount. After that, previous quarter sales. Now you see. So it is going to be having a three. Before that, there is no sales because I did not start. I have started my business in the 2005 quarter three. Quarter four, when I come, the previous quarter sales is this much. When I come to the 2006 first quarter, the previous quarter means 2005 fourth quarter. So that is going to be coming. So if you wanted to see the current year to previous quarter or current month to previous month or current year to previous month, so these kind of functions you can use very, very easily. Clear? And to perform, you should know what is a calculate function. You should know why we are going to be using full date. Because if you don't give this date, why are we giving this date? Because continuous numbers, no duplicate data, no null values. When you give and the dim date timetable marked as a date and timetable, when you give this, the calculations in the Power BI are going to be performed, neatly, and you need to link dim date table with the, sales table and use all these functions. So many times people are going to be asking this question: how do you get a previous year sales? How do you get current month, previous month sales or next month sales? All these things are asked. Now, previous day, previous month, previous quarter, all these things you can work, and very, very simple. You need to use calculate and aggregate the function and do the things like this. Clear? So that is what is the very, very important that you have to use it. Clear? Like that. Again, next day, next month. Okay. If I wanted to get next year sales, so you have to use a function called next year sales. Let me go back and create one more measure. So let me go to the sales table, new measure, and the next year sales. I would like to see current year sales, and the next year sales I would like to have it. So it's very, very simple now. You know the next year. Now you know the formula, right? So calculate, you must use it. Now after that sum, because it is going to be aggregating the data, which one you would like to use for aggregation, close the bracket, come down, full date. Okay, close it. Now, sorry, here I'm going to be using next year, right? There's a function called a next year function, and within that you're going to be using the full date. So close the bracket. Now I want to go to new page and maximize the screen. I go to the view menu, maximize the screen to show you bigger things. That's it, nothing else. I go to year wise, right? Let me go to year number. Let me get the sales amount, and I would like to get next year, not the previous year, next year. Where is the next year? This is the one. Next year sales. Okay. So this next year sales is this, that you can see it here. For this next year is this, that you can see it here. For this next year is this, that you can see it. For this, there is no sales. So you will be able to get the blind, right? So all these things are pretty much easy. You have straightforward functions are available. All these functions are called as what? So time intelligence functions. Next day, next month, next quarter, next year, right? Now, next quarter, next year, blah, blah, blah. Clear? So we have one more function called as same period last year function. So many times people would tell me current year, quarter one sales is this much, but last year quarter one sales, I would like to have it. Clear? So the interview question is, they will ask you like this, okay, Jan 2005 sales is, let us say $12 billion. I wanted to know previous means I'm talking about the same period means Jan period 2004. What would be what was the sales? Clear? Same period last year. So this is also called as a parallel periods in MDX queries. Clear? In the DAX queries, same period last year is there. So I would like to go, for example, sometimes they'll ask quarter three in 2005, the sales is, let us say, $88 billion. Same period last year. Means what? Same thing is going to come, but last year, quarter three and last year. Last year means 2004. And what was the thing? So it was called same period last year. Very, very important function. How we are going to be doing. So we don't need complete data. Again, we are going to be performing a calculate. Clear? And sum of aggregation, same period last year, we need to supply this. Which these are very, very simple and straightforward functions that you can use it. Now, I go to sales table. I wanted to go back same period last year. So sales. Okay. So I will say same period last year sales. Okay. So I would like to calculate, use the calculator function. Always you have to use sales amount or something and close the bracket. And I say same period last year. So use this function. You have to supply the full date and close the bracket and press enter. Now I wanted to take, okay, same period last year. So what I do, I go to one more visualization, go to view menu, just enlarge the screen. So, take this and the same period last year. So let me take year wise, okay, and quarter wise, okay, year wise, quarter wise. So I would like to take sales. Where is the sales? You have it. The sales amount is here, and previous year same period, right? So where is that? So when you give like this, so why are we getting the completely blank? Because for this 2005, the previous year is not there. Okay, for the previous year is not there, you will be able to get this. But when you go here, you have a previous year for 2006, the same period. So what was the parallel period? So 2005 quarter three, the sales was 14. The 14 is able to get it here, right? So 2006 quarter four, 2005 quarter four is there. Clear? So like that, you will be able to get the same period last year. Okay, this is for the quarter. Can I apply this for month also? For example, I drag and drop. So I take what is called as a this one year wise. Now I wanted to take sales amount. Where is the sales amount? Sales amount is this. Now I would like to implement same period last year. Oh, sorry, I have. So here I have to go same period last year, right? So now you see same period means this is the year level data. Same thing I can use whether it is a quarter level, whether it is a month level. I need not rewrite the same query. It is going to work for any period. You can drag and drop a quarter, it is going to work. It is going to drag and drop a year, the same function is going to be working. If you drag and drop a month, it is going to be working. So you need not write any special, separate functions for year, separate functions for quarter, separate functions for month. So the same function is going to work for the quarter, same thing. You can also use for the year, semester, quarter, month, anything you can have it. Still, it is going to be working. Clear? So same period last year is going to be working for anything. So write only once, and that you should be able to use it many times. Clear? So can I use for the quarter or a month? Yes, you can use. There's no problem at all. So simply drag and drop. This function is going to be working for year or a quarter or a month. Anything when you have it is going to work. There's no problem at all. Clear? So same period last year for the previous year sales. Clear? Now it is also very, very interesting thing. I wanted to know quarter-wise growth or year-wise growth, compulsory interview question. So if you wanted to see how the sales is happening, I would like to see year-by-year growth. Clear? Year-by-year growth I would like to see means what is the formula? Current year sales minus previous year sales divided by current year sales into 100. Clear? So if you wanted to perform year-wise year growth, so already we have created previous year sales, right? So with the help of previous function, we have used next year, we have created a previous year, right? So with the help of this function, current year means a sales amount, previous year means previous year. This is the function we can use. With the help of previous year sales, I wanted to know year on year, how is the sales, whether the growth or how the growth is happening. That is what I wanted to perform. What is the formula? Current year sales minus previous year sales divided by current year sales into 100. Compulsory enter equation. Okay. Quarter by quarter sales if you wanted to get it. So let me go and home. Let me go to view menu and get this actual size. Now before that, I want to create one aggregation, one measure. It is a percentage of year-wise growth. Okay, year-on-year growth or quarter-on-quarter growth, month-on-month growth. Anything you can write. Many companies are going to be asking this. Year-on-year growth. Okay, sales growth. Sales growth. So to do that, what is the formula? The formula is like this: current year sales. Okay. Before that, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to perform one more measure. Let me write one more explicit measure that is going to be giving you sales amount, total sales, or you can say sum of sales. Okay, I'm going to be using a sum of sales. How to get the sum of sales, which is explicit measure, where you will be able to have uh, sales amount, which is going to be giving you total sales amount. Okay, so it is explicit measure if you want to get it. Now later, what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create one more measure. So here I'm going to be using percentage of year on year sales growth. How the company is doing year by year. So what is the calculation? The calculation is the current year sales. So current year sales to get it. So I have to use sum of sales amount. Sum of sales is going to be getting the current year total sales minus previous year sales. How to get the previous year sales? We have already created previous year sales, right? Previous year sales. This is already we have aggregated. This is done. So you open the bracket here, you close the bracket here, divided by what is the formula? Into current year sales. Current year sales means again sum of sales, the total sales. Okay. Then into 100. Instead of applying into 100 here, so what I'm trying to do, so instead of writing it here, you simply go click on this formula so that it is going to be calculated in the percentages. Now I wanted to go to the page number 7, drag and drop this. Now I will get year wise. Go here, year wise, and what is the sales amount? Okay. And after that, I wanted to use previous year sales. Then after that, I would like to use, percentage of sales, year on year growth. When you see, so the first one, because you don't have any value, it is giving you 100%. And the last one, you don't have zero here, it is giving infinity because, this divided by zero or, this divided by something divided by zero will not get any value, right? So you will be able to get some wrong values here. Forget about it. So the next year growth is 49% growth. Next year growth is 33% growth. Next year, they lost 0.21 sales growth. So this is how you should be able to perform year-wise growth. So you can control this by applying if condition. If you have something is zero, then you show it as a zero or show it as a blank. You can write if formula. We have discussed about if, right? You can use if formula and try to perform this. So it is very, very important thing. So when you click on this, so yeah, this is the formula where you can use if condition and perform all the things. Clear? Because we had a lot of unnecessary values are available, right? So those you can control. If you want to control, you should be able to easily control. So what did I do? I have removed the brackets, right? So clear, guys. So this will give you sales on year wise. If you want to get a quarter wise quota, you should be able to use the quarter number and create a same formula. Instead of using a previous year sales, you must use the previous quarter sales in the formula, so that instead of using previous year sales, you will get sum of sales minus previous quarter sales divided by sum of sales. That's it. And you will be able to get this things. So compulsory interview questions, all these things. How do you perform? I would like to see quarter by quarter sales, the growth. I wanted to see month wise month growth. I wanted to see year by year growth. So what is the formula you're going to be seeing? Means you have to identify first, previous year sales. Then using this formula, you should be able to perform all these operations. Clear? So these are the couple of functions that you have to use, and we need to understand. Now, what is a quick measure? Let me take 2 more minutes. We'll complete this. What is a quick measure? I have to start the next class as well. What is a quick measure? Let me go. If I go here, you should be able to see new measure, new column, new table. What is a quick measure? Quick measure means you're not going to be writing a formula. Power BI is going to be writing its own formula. So, as a technical guy, you should know what is the function I should use. But Microsoft is saying why you have to remember. You also take the help from the Microsoft. When you create a quick measure, if you wanted to get a month to date or YTD, so what function we need to do? You should know. For example, if I want to perform MTD, what are the things I should know? I I should know I have to use total MTD. I have to give sales amount. I have to give full date, and complete syntax you have to know. So why are you doing everything on your own? So you don't do it. You ask a Power BI to do that. So that is when quick measure. So I go to what? A quick measure. Click on the quick measure. So when you open, it will ask me what function you would like to use it. I would like to use all functions are available. I wanted to use a function called month to date or year over year, whatever you would like to use. Month to date. So month to date, what all I need to supply? Sales amount. You go and you go here. Where is the sales amount? Sales amount somewhere will be here, right? So you should be able to drag and drop sales amount. And what date column you need to apply? I told you full date. So go here. So where is full date here? Full date is available. Drag and drop. That's it. Click on this. It is a month to date total. It is going to be creating on its own. Clear? So you're not remembering what function to use. So you can use ready-made functions, ready-made things. Simply you go and try to get. So it is going to be giving you a ready-made function. It is writing the same thing. So instead of you writing, it is giving you sales amount MTD. So this one you can drag and drop, but I don't recommend it to use quick measures. I don't recommend, because you don't know what it is doing. End of the day, it is also writing the same function that you are using. But instead of you writing the function name and everything, it is simply asking the column names. You should give the column name as this, you give the column name as this. It is using this function, writing own syntax. This is a DAX syntax, right? So I don't recommend this. So these are the time intelligence, and don't use quick measure at all. Clear? So that is what. So all these things are pretty much easy. You can complete them. So with the help of you know these things, so that you can easily answer, because from today's topic you will be able to get many questions, and at least 15 to 20 functions you should be able to say. How to get year on year sales, or how to get previous month sales, previous year sales, last year same period sales, right? So what is the date function? If you say at least 10 functions to the interviewer, that is more than sufficient for you to crack the interview. Clear, guys? And this is very, very important, guys. If you have any questions, you can ask me. This is the last class in the DAX. And if you have any other questions, you're welcome, guys. Thank you.